Hey guys, welcome back to Wacky Reddit Stories. This one is a doozy, so buckle up and sit tight because this is about to get wacky. Throwaway because there's no way I can ever come back from this if she finds it. So I, 28M, have been dating Lila, 26F, for about 2.5 years. We moved in together last fall. She's smart, fun, drop-dead gorgeous, and has this chill, sarcastic sense of humor that made her feel like the perfect partner. Or so I thought. This whole mess started a few weeks ago. We were sitting on the couch, both scrolling on our phones. She got up to go to the kitchen and left hers next to me. I looked over and realized we both had the same phone, same case and everything. That's when the dumb idea hit me. I swapped our phones, didn't think anything of it. Just thought it'd be funny when she picked mine up and tried to unlock it. She comes back, sits down, picks up her phone, and immediately tries to open Instagram. Then she pauses, stares at the screen, looks at me, then gives this nervous laugh and goes, "Did you just switch our phones?" I laughed and said, "Yeah, thought I'd mess with you." She smiled, but something shifted in her expression, like it wasn't funny. She handed my phone back and said, "Don't do that again." That should have been the end of it. But I'm petty and paranoid. So when she fell asleep that night, I couldn't stop thinking about how weird her reaction was. So I did something I probably shouldn't have done. I waited until the next night and swapped our phones again. But this time, I didn't give it back right away. I mirrored her phone onto my laptop while she was in the shower. It took all of 5 minutes. I know. Invasion of privacy. I'm not proud of it. But what I found? She's not who I thought she was. Here's what I discovered. 1. She has a second Instagram account. Not like a Finsta where she posts memes or drunk pics. I mean a fully curated second life. Pictures of her at clubs I've never been to. Guys I've never seen before with their arms around her. Captions like, "Missed nights like this." He said he missed me. I said, "Prove it." If I'm your little secret, keep it quiet. 2. She's using a fake name. Alina. Literally goes by a whole different name on that account. 3. There are texts from two guys saved under Uber Eats and Brunch Babe. I opened the conversations. One of them was sending her money for pics. The other said, "Last night was dangerous. I miss your perfume already." She replied, "You always say the right things. If only you weren't married." 4. She has a private Snapchat account. I couldn't get in, but the preview notification said enough. Just heart emojis. You up? Messages, and the occasional, "I wish I was with you right now." I felt like the walls were closing in. I didn't even recognize the person I was looking at. I just kept scrolling and scrolling, waiting to see something, anything, that told me it was a joke. That maybe she was playing a role or this was old stuff. Nope. The most recent photo on her second Instagram, posted last week, the same night she told me she was visiting her sister out of town. And the guy in it? Definitely not her brother-in-law. The next morning, I didn't say anything. I couldn't. I just sat there eating cereal across from her like everything was fine, knowing I was staring at someone who had a whole different identity when I wasn't looking. I've been living with her like this for a week, pretending I don't know. I copied all the evidence and backed it up. But I'm frozen. If I confront her, I'll be the guy who snooped, who invaded her privacy. But if I don't, then I'm just the guy she's playing like a fool. I keep replaying every girl's night, every late shift, every random moment where she smiled at her phone and said it was her sister. I want to scream. I want to expose her. But I also want to crawl into bed and pretend I never looked. So yeah, that's how a dumb prank turned into me realizing I've been dating two versions of the same woman. And one of them is a damn good liar. TLDR. Switched phones with my girlfriend as a joke. Ended up discovering she has a second life, fake name, secret social media, and at least 2 other men. Don't know whether to confront her or just walk away. If you haven't read my first post, quick recap. I, 28M, played a prank on my girlfriend Lila, 26F, by switching our phones, only to find out she has a secret identity under the name Alina, a second Instagram account, multiple guys on the side, and enough lies to write a Netflix limited series. Well, I confronted her. And what I thought would be a breakup turned into a psychological thriller. I picked a quiet Sunday. I made coffee like usual. She was scrolling on her phone, legs tucked up on the couch like nothing was wrong. I sat down across from her and just said it. "Who's Alina?" She froze, slowly turned to me, smiled faintly and asked, "You went through my phone?" I nodded. No lies left to protect. She didn't yell. She didn't cry. She just leaned back, looked me dead in the eye and said, "I was wondering when you'd find out." My stomach dropped. She didn't deny it. Didn't even try to explain. Just stood up, grabbed her purse and calmly said, "Well, I guess I'll have to tell you the truth now." That's when it got weird. She didn't storm out. She walked back into the bedroom and came back holding a manila folder. Inside were printed screenshots of my messages, DMs, old tweets, even deleted texts from years ago. She'd been collecting them, monitoring me, tracking everything I did online. There was a picture of me from 5 years ago with an ex. She had highlighted timestamps. "You told me you stopped talking to her in 2018, but this photo was taken in 2019. You lied too." I didn't know what to say. She'd been waiting for a moment like this, building a case, anticipating I'd eventually catch her. Then she dropped the bomb. I created Alina to see what kind of men would chase me. I was doing a thesis on identity manipulation and male attention. It got bigger than I expected, but every man I talked to knew I wasn't serious, except one. That one was your boss. Yep. Turns out, one of the men she was flirting with, texting, FaceTiming, sending photos to, was my actual manager at work, a married man with 2 kids. I had seen his name in her phone, as Brunch Babe. "He doesn't know who I am," she said. "He thinks I'm a bottle service girl named Alina, but he sends me money, flirts with me, talks about leaving his wife, all while managing you." She smiled and said, "I was protecting you." I didn't understand. Until she pulled out her final card. She's been blackmailing him. She showed me the texts, threats to expose him to his wife if he ever messed with my position at work. She said he made a comment about wanting to fire me once because I was too opinionated, so she started reeling him in through her Alina persona. She played him like a fiddle. Now he thinks Alina has dirt on him, and I'm safe at work because of it. I was speechless. She sat down across from me and said, "Do you feel betrayed?" "Because I do. You went through my phone. You violated my privacy. I lied, but I lied for you." The final twist? I said I wanted space. She agreed, packed a few bags, kissed me on the cheek, and left. But this morning, I woke up to a text from an unknown number. "You were never supposed to know. She lied to you too." Attached was a photo of Lila, or Alina, at dinner with a man I'd never seen before. The caption? "Still playing both sides. Don't believe everything she says." Now I don't know who sent it. I don't know if she staged it, or if someone else has been watching her. Maybe the boss? Maybe one of her side guys? Or maybe there's a third version of her I haven't even met yet. It's been 2 days since I got that mystery text warning me not to trust her. I tried calling the number, straight to voicemail. I texted back. No reply. So I did the only thing I could. I traced the photo metadata. Turns out it was taken at a hotel bar downtown, time-stamped yesterday at 9:42 p.m. I called the place pretending to be her fiancé looking for a lost engagement ring. The bartender recognized her. "Oh, Alina. She's here a lot. Usually with that older guy, or the younger one with the accent." The younger one with the accent. I froze. Because a few weeks ago, Lila told me she was tutoring an exchange student in French. Said he was 19. I showed up at the bar last night. Didn't tell her. And there she was, in a red dress, sitting on the same bar stool from the photo. Laughing, hand on a guy's knee. But it wasn't my boss. Wasn't the Uber Eats guy. It was a third man, younger, college-aged, British accent. She spotted me, and didn't look surprised. She just smiled. Leaned over to the guy, whispered something, and he left. Quickly. She walked over, took a sip of my drink without asking, and said, "You weren't supposed to be here, but now that you are, you might as well hear the whole story." Then she handed me a key card to her hotel room and said, "Room 814, go ahead. Just know, once you open that door, there's no going back." It's been 2 days since I got that mystery text warning me not to trust her. I tried calling the number, straight to voicemail. I texted back. No reply. So I did the only thing I could. I traced the photo metadata. Turns out it was taken at a hotel bar downtown, time-stamped yesterday at 9:42 p.m. I called the place pretending to be her fiancé looking for a lost engagement ring. The bartender recognized her. "Oh, Alina. She's here a lot. Usually with that older guy, or the younger one with the accent." The younger one with the accent. I froze. Because a few weeks ago, Lila told me she was tutoring an exchange student in French. Said he was 19. I showed up at the bar last night. Didn't tell her. And there she was, in a red dress, sitting on the same bar stool from the photo. Laughing, hand on a guy's knee. But it wasn't my boss. Wasn't the Uber Eats guy. It was a third man, younger, college-aged, British accent. She spotted me and didn't look surprised. She just smiled, leaned over to the guy, whispered something, and he left. Quickly. She walked over, took a sip of my drink without asking, and said, "You weren't supposed to be here, but now that you are, you might as well hear the whole story." Then she handed me a key card to her hotel room and said, "Room 814, go ahead. Just know, once you open that door, there's no going back." I wasn't sure if I was walking into the truth or a trap, but I couldn't stop myself. I swiped the key card, the green light blinked, and I stepped into room 814. The air inside was cold, sterile. No bags, no clothes, just a lamp on, casting a soft glow over the bed. And on that bed, a black folder. Inside, a burner phone, a USB flash drive, a single envelope with my name written in her handwriting. The note inside said, "Watch this alone. No matter what, know that I meant every moment we had, even the lies." I plugged the flash drive into my laptop. The video started with her. No makeup, hoodie on, sitting on the floor. But it wasn't Lila. Not the version I knew. She looked exhausted. Not physically, but emotionally. Like someone who'd been carrying 10 different lives on her back and finally dropped them. "I don't expect you to forgive me," she said, "but you deserve the truth." And then she told it all. She was never just Lila, or Alina, or any of the other names I'd seen in her phone. Her real name is Nora. She'd been recruited by a private intelligence firm after college. Not the FBI, not the government, but something off the books, something quiet. They trained her in psychological manipulation, identity creation, and digital forensics. Her job? To get close to men involved in financial crimes, tech exploitation, and blackmail networks. "Your boss," she said, "was one of them. He launders money through crypto and fake e-commerce sites. I was sent to extract proof." She went on to say she never meant to get close to me, that I was just supposed to be cover. But I made her laugh. I made her feel safe. So she stayed. "I didn't expect to fall in love with you. I didn't expect it to hurt this much." She paused, looked down, then looked back up at the camera. "But now they know you've seen too much. You're in it now, and if I stay, they'll erase you to keep the operation clean." The screen went black for a second. Then came one final message. "By the time you see this, I'll be gone. Don't look for me. Don't try to follow the trail. There's nothing left of me to find." I sat there in silence, and then the burner phone buzzed. Just one message. "She's gone. And if you're smart, you'll be gone too." I packed everything up, left the room exactly how I found it, and walked out of that hotel knowing the woman I loved never really existed. But whoever she was, Lila, Alina, Nora, I think she loved me, in her own way, and I loved her back. Even if it was all built on lies.